Hey, I think I know you. I think I know you, you know? Hello world. Welcome to my channel, Grace Onboard. Please subscribe if you haven't and turn on the notification bell if you have not. So today we are going to talk about my experience on board. My experience on board a ship in this time that I've worked on board a ship. One of the very first experience is like getting lost. Yeah. So the first time I boarded a ship, my first contract, I was typically getting lost. I did not know which one is forward, which one is aft, which one is, I don't know. So I kept getting lost, asking people, where is my cabin? Where is this restaurant? Where is this way going? You know, you expected to get lost, which is very, very normal because you've not been there before. It's like walking in a strange street. You don't know where you're going, but you have to go to a specific place. So the only thing you can do is to ask around, okay? It is always good to ask around where you're going, and it is normal to get lost because the ship is very big and very busy, yeah? Yeah, so I really got lost. I didn't know where to go, what to do, but eventually everyone was nice on ship. You just let them know where you're going and they would gladly assist you to your way. One thing I realized on this experience is that before I joined the cruise ship, I was working in a 5-star hotel, okay? And hotel and cruise ship, they're all forms of hospitality. It's only that the cruise ship is a floating hotel and the hotel on land, of course, it's immovable. So I noticed a lot of differences and which are quite, they're not similar, but actually if it is not similar, it's going to be a difference, okay? One of the differences I discovered is when you're working in a hotel back on land, is that once you finish your duty, you are bound to go home, okay? And spend time with your family and all that. But when it comes to cruise ship, when you finish your duty, you are bound to go to your cabin or you go outside if you have free time or if it's a port day, okay? And you're gonna be in your cabin or maybe you go hang out, have some drinks inside the ship or just hang around, yeah, with friends, spend some time, you know, chit chat and all that, yeah. So that is one of the things that I came to realize, like, oh, so it's not like planned, like when I leave work I have to go home. Yeah, when you leave work you go to your cabin or you do your chit chat around the ship, yeah. Yeah, so or interact with your friends, have some good time, yeah. Yeah, so another difference I realized is the working hours. The working hours on land are a bit shorter compared to the working hours on a cruise ship. The cruise ship working hours are a little bit longer, but with large breaks in between, okay? Yeah, so it's not really the same working duration compared to the land, okay? And so the other thing I realized, my experience on board and that of hotel is the remuneration. Remuneration has a very, very, very large difference, yeah? It cannot be compared like the one on land, which is still okay. It is still something. It is, I appreciate for what I got, and if at all you're working on land, I don't mean to discourage you. Money is money, but there's always a huge difference, okay? I survived on it when I was there. I appreciated it, and now I'm here. We all look for greener pastures every day. So another experience that I did experience on board was the time confusion, language barrier, ship life adjustment. You know, it's super busy and you want to get on time on everything you want to do, okay? Yeah, and you get to travel once again. Yeah, so my other experience is that there is so much difference in the way we do things here and the way we do things back there. There's a lot of high standards that need to be followed to ensure an efficiency and smooth service. Based on the trainings that we go, there's so much to cover. There's so much great things to cover to enable us deliver an efficient service to the guests. Okay, there are ways to learn, there are ways to do things. Yeah, it's we have a high training profile on how to handle and how to do things on board a ship. And so my other experience is that once you join the ship, of course, you're gonna meet people from every different part of the world. You get attached, you become friends, you become more than friends. Yeah, you become family. And now when it's time for them to go, when the contract is finished or when your contract is finished, it becomes very hard to detach because you are already attached. It becomes a little bit emotional because you had already formed a relationship with them. You had a good rapport with them, and it's always hard to say goodbye because you don't know if you're going to be in the same ship on your next contract. It's not really easy, but I think we are used to. But ship life is like a turnaround because you can miss to be on the same ship for a couple of months. I mean, for a couple of months, yes, I would say. And then you find yourself together in the same ship. It happens like that. Like when I joined this ship, like I said before, this is my second ship, but a different one from the one I had, though it is still the same company. Okay, so I met people that we worked together on my previous ship. And you know the feeling of seeing someone you have not seen for a long time, even though you never talked, but you worked in the same ship, you just see them again. It feels good. It automatically feels good, you know. You feel like, oh, we are moving together once again. Yeah, it's a good friend, and you'll be like, hey, I think I know you. I think I know you, you know. And you just hug and talk and chat, you know. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, so it's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. Yeah, it's great. So life on board is great. It's a good experience as long as you're doing the right thing at the right time. It's good. You got to do all those things that I just mentioned in my previous video. And yeah, you just have to come prepared mentally, physically, and emotionally. In every job, you all need that. Okay, it's a great opportunity. If you get one, don't miss out. Yeah, don't delay on anything. Just come work on board. Come, let's cruise, let us sail in the waters.